My brother needed a kidney. He also has kidney disease. And I had said to him, I'll give you one. I don't care. Not a big deal. And I thought, oh, I'm being tested for that. I should just go ahead and get some life insurance. I don't have any. That'll be good for me. So I had the test done for that. She came back and she said, we cannot give you life insurance. There's too many things wrong with you. So I go to the kidney specialist, and seriously, the whole time I'm sitting there, he's telling me, you have stage 3 kidney disease, and we've caught this really early, and that's really good. And other than that, I can't even tell you what he said, because all I could think is I want to look behind me and see who he is talking to, because it can't be me. It doesn't make sense. I'm fine. He kept saying, it's time for us to start talking about dialysis. You need to be aware of it. And I kept telling him, no, I don't want to talk about it. And he says, would you talk about transplant? That I'll talk about. And so we kind of talked about that. And he said, you know, you're not ready yet, but you need to start being proactive instead of reactive. And so we need to really look at this. At the point that I finally decided I really had to deal, I was sleeping 16 to 18 hours a day. There was just no energy. It was so unlike me, because this is my personality. I'm bubbly, and I am positive, and I never quit. And I couldn't get out of bed. I knew my time was short. I knew it in my heart, and I could feel it, and I thought, you know what, it's just what it is. You lived a good life, and you have some great kids and amazing grandkids, and it's just what it is. And then I got on the kidney transplant list, and I thought, you know, there's hope. She called me on a Friday and said at 10 o'clock in the morning, and she said, you are officially on the list. So I do my happy dance, woohoo, you know. I'm on the list. And Saturday morning, the next Saturday morning, so I mean literally 22 hours later, I got a call that said, we have a kidney. You need to head this way. I woke up feeling better. And my nurse was so awesome. He came in and he said, your numbers are literally dropping. I've never seen numbers drop like this. My numbers in 2 weeks were where they hoped they'd be in a year. It was such a slow process over a year that you just didn't realize how sick you really were until you wake up and you have a new kidney. And you go, oh my gosh, I feel really good. I don't have a headache. I don't feel one in the back of my head waiting for tomorrow. You know, it's just amazing. I've went from sleeping 18 hours a day to 7, like a normal human. I have energy, I go places, I do things, I cook, I have my life back. And when I was dancing, I was thinking about that, about the transplant, thinking, I am dancing at my son's wedding, something I never could have done without this transplant. It just wouldn't have happened. I get to see my grandkids every day. I have been to softball games these last couple months, and I couldn't have gotten out of bed long enough to go do that. The Transplant Center is awesome. There are no words to tell you what these people are capable of. From the day one, from my very first phone call to the packets, any questions I had, seriously, the coordinators are just on top of it. I have one nurse that takes care of 2 of us. Can you believe that kind of care? You know, I mean, I wouldn't even have to ring the buzzer before they're right there. What do you need? How, you know, are you hurting? Do you need anything? And it's not just the nurses who are amazing, but everybody. I can't even describe to people the housekeeping. I mean, they were so gracious when they would come in there and see if they could help with anything. And when they would bring your meals, it was just like having a chef cook your meals. You call down and order what you want. Who has that? I would recommend this place to anybody. It's like a lifetime friend I've made. I feel like everybody on my team wanted me to live, wanted the kidney to work, wanted the whole system to work. And you can see that they've done so many of these that it is like this one holds this hand and this one holds this hand. And it is a team. You are wasting your time anywhere else. Come here. Get to know these people. Build your own team, because seriously, they are amazing. I mean, I would have thought I was a multi-millionaire. That's the kind of care I got.